This is Helen. She has an extremely rare condition called dissociative identity disorder, commonly known as multiple personality disorder. When she is Helen, she appears like any other 35-year-old woman.
So there's a good birthday surprise. Yeah.
But she has several alter personalities that she can suddenly switch to at any moment.
There's William, who's 6, and William loves the Mr. Men. There's Adam, who's 10. Then there's Alex, who's 5. Then there's Brenda, who's, I'm not sure whether she's 13 or 14. She and another personality of mine, Carl, who's 16, have both harmed me in the past. So there's 7. Well, it's a bit bizarre seeing the switching. Whilst I know when I switch, well, afterwards, I don't know what I've been doing. No. Oh, someone else is going to come out in a minute, I know. Yeah. Then,
Hello? You Mr. Faulkner?
Yeah.
I remember you from school.
That's right.
Are you in the school now?
Mm-hmm. Tashi. Mm. Yeah. I think actually no. I think I do remember that. Yes. Yeah.
Hello, Helen.
Hi.
There are no drugs to cure DID, only to control the symptoms.
These are Prozac, which is an antidepressant, and I'm on the highest dose, which is 60 milligram. I've been taking those for 14 years. They help keep my mood on an even keel. Then I take diazepam, which is Valium. The Valium just calm me down and keep me chilled out. These are olanzapine. They're an antipsychotic. Then the last one, Zopiclone, which is a sleeping tablet. Well, I was severely abused as a child. And I cope with that by blocking it out. So that's why you never knew anything about it, and I never knew anything about it, because what I did was create different personas when I was being abused, and so I could wake up as Helen the next morning and not remember what had happened to me. And I carried on doing that as the abuse continued. And so that's where the multiple personalities come in.
The main problem about dissociative identity disorder, as regarding our knowledge about it, is almost the whole thing. We don't know very much about it at all. It's a person who has to suffer intolerable distress will have to find a way of dealing with that, and find a defense mechanism of somehow. So it can be that you, as it were, split your mind, maybe initially just into 2 parts. The bit that faces the world and the bit that lives inside you, that you feel safe.
At first, I was actually diagnosed schizophrenic. I was losing chunks of time, and gradually more little people came out. And I remember Brenda entering into my head, and she was a bit feisty, and hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Are you Brenda?
Yeah.
Hi, Brenda.
Hi.
We meet at last.
Yeah. Are you doing
so
some
much
filming?
Yes.
What have you heard about me? Is it all good, I hope?
Oh, all good. I heard you're very feisty.
Very feisty.
Yeah.
What's feisty mean?
I wanted to know what memories she had about what might have happened to Helen.
I remember some really crappy things. one of my abusers got me pregnant, and Helen was 16 at the time, and sorry, it's hard to talk about.
This is Helen's reality. This is how she leads her life, and it is not always easy.
I feel sick.
Do you?
Yes.
Oh, why?
I don't know.
At times there can be some very amusing things that happen, but at other times, you know, like for example when I'm in pain and I hear a child inside me cry, but it's actually part of me, and not being able to console that child, that's difficult, and that makes it a difficult condition to live with.